Welcome to Hooton Park in Ellesmere Port for the first ever running of the Micromax UK class for drivers from the year of their 8th birthday to the year of their 13th birthday. We're here to film the final. Let's get straight to it with the all-important grid positions. The young lady from Blythe in Northumberland goes off P10. That's Summer Wood driving the 22 kart. She won't be the only one though, as you'll see. Ollie Hipkins drives the 13 kart. Unlucky for some, not for him obviously. He goes off P9. Off P8 it's Lewis Smith driving the 17 kart. Braden Boyd goes off P7. He's on the 88 kart, the best karting number obviously. Spencer Tallboys Kime goes off P6 driving the 37. Charlotte Stanley, another girl with the number 22. I feel a girl fight might be coming on. Tyler O'Neill is driving the 77 machine off P4. Zane Quaker goes off P3 driving the 44 kart. The 9-year-old from Darlington is Seb Corking. He goes off P2. And the local track specialist is James Ollier. He's done all the testing here on the Micromax. As expected, he's a poleman. Well, this race took 3 formation laps to get right, including this one where Braden Boyd was spat out like a piece of discarded chewing gum. Here we go then, third time lucky, and we're away and running, and Ollier has got the whole shot into turn 1. Quaker slips through from P3 to second place. O'Neill up the inside for third and through to third. Drops Corking down 1. Out of the gate up to the Stanlow hairpin for the first time. Corking gets it back. Nice move. Oh, and that is Charlotte Stanley. She's off in the hairpin, and it looks like Hipkins has had a little bit of a coming together with Lewis Smith as well, so they've been disadvantaged. Back with the leaders, it's Ollier that leads it, the 11-year-old from Winsford. So Ollier from Quaker, Corking, O'Neill, Tallboy Kime, then Boyd, Wood, Smith. That's Ollie Hipkins, and there is Charlotte Stanley going through the S's for the first time. She'll be disappointed, but she's got to get over it. Quaker looks for the lead, the 9-year-old from Manchester. It's Ollier still out front, and Ollier took the 2 earlier heat wins, by the way, but the local track specialist, who many thought would dominate and clear off in the earlier heats, well, I did anyway. It proved to be anything but that. It was Corking, who's currently third, who took second in heat 1. There he is, the 9-year-old from Darlington. In only his first visit to the circuit, he was just a quarter of a second behind in that first heat, and it was Quaker, who's in second place at the moment, who took second in heat 2. And he was only something like a third of a second behind. We've lost Lewis Smith, by the way. He's retired after lap 1. He's driven into the pits for some reason. Not sure what's happened there. That's Tyler O'Neill, the 77 kart, driven by the 8-year-old from Newcastle. He's just come out of the Bambino class, but he was very quick in that class. And you know what they say, quality is quality. It doesn't matter what you move into, whatever you move into. If you're fast in one class, you'll be fast in the next, and Tyler O'Neill proving just that. Spencer Tallboys Kime, there he is, the 9-year-old from Spilsby. I'm going to call him TBK from now on. Less of a mouthful. You may have noticed that Sebastian Corking, there he is, picked out, has just set the fastest lap. The names on the left-hand side of the screen, by the way, when they set fastest laps, they will be highlighted in green. So it's Corking who's got the fastest lap at the moment. The lap record, by the way, was set by James Ollier earlier, first in heat 1 40.072 and then in heat 2 40.042. So 40.042 is what you're looking for if you want to set the new lap record and go away from this meeting as the first ever lap record holder in Micromax UK at Hooton Park. You've got a bit of a catch-22 situation going on. That's Braden Boyd on the 88. That's Summer Wood on the 22 with Charlotte Stanley on the recovery, also on the 22. I feel a girl fight coming on for that number. I don't know how they've both got the same number. Stanley trying to go round the outside into the S's. Can't get it done. James Ollier sets the fastest lap. Not for long though. Corking's got it now as Stanley makes the move. And Hipkins goes with her back with this battle for the lead. Quaker having a look up the inside. And it looks like Corking getting closer. Tyler O'Neill just losing the back of him now. But this is a great effort by Tyler O'Neill to move up from Bambinos and be quick in the Micromax class. Expect him to be a race winner during the full championship season next year. And that's despite the fact that he is still only 8 years of age. The 8-year-olds in this are Tyler O'Neill. Lewis Smith, we know, has left the track. Braden Boyd is also 8 years of age. This is the battle for the lead. Corking sets the fastest lap now at 41.66, getting closer to that lap record and right on the back of Quaker. Zane Quaker's granddad will be cheering him on back in Iraq. He always watches his racing. Up the inside nearly was Sebastian Corking, though. He's trying to deprive him of that second place. Coming towards us, that is O'Neill on the 77. Back with the leaders. Ollier, Quaker and Corking. Corking with the fastest lap highlighted in green. He set another fastest lap at the end of the previous lap, but getting close to that lap record. 40.166 he set last time round against 40.042, the lap record held by Ollier in the earlier heat 2. Through Vauxhall one more time into the gate, turn 2. Out of the gate they come up to Stanlow Hairpin. Towards the drone, great pictures once more. Great aerial shots as Quaker had yet another look, but he is just window shopping. He's not actually at the sales buying anything. You have to think though, with Corking there in third place, and having set that fastest lap highlighted in green on the left hand side of the screen, he's got to be thinking about second at least. I think he's thinking about winning this thing. A lot of these lads will have had a look at that trophy. Nice big gold pot it is too, made of 22 carat gold obviously, and very heavy. Here comes Corking. Well, if Quaker didn't know he was there before, he certainly does now. Stuck his nose in where it wasn't wanted. We're just over the halfway stage. 12 laps this final will be. 7 laps were completed at the end of the previous laps. Corking set another fastest lap, 40.111 this time. That lap record of James Ollier is under threat in this final, and it looks like Corking could be the man to take it. Through the S's one more time. Should call them the Wilson S's to give them their full name. That's Refinery Bend, the final turn on the circuit. Lap 8 gets completed and Quaker's put the fastest lap in, 40.073. I said to Zane Quaker earlier, I tell you what, you won't beat James Ollier today, but if you get close to him, I will be really impressed. Well, Ollier is under threat from not only Quaker but Corking. This has proved to be an outrageous struggle for James Ollier. I clearly thought he was going to be the man to beat. I thought he'd be sort of 4 or 5 tenths of a second a lap quicker than anybody else in the field earlier in the day. It's proved to be anything but that. And Quaker in second and Corking in third have delivered a corker of a race. And here comes Corking this time and makes it comfortably. That is as sweet as a Mr. Whippy with double chocolate flakes. And the raspberry sauce on top is the fact that he's set another fastest lap in this, and he's just 4 thousandths of a second now outside Ollier's lap record. That lap record has got to go in this final, surely. Through the double apex one more time, out towards the Wilson S's. There's just around 2.5 laps remaining, there or thereabouts, through the S's. Into Refinery Bend one more time. It looks like Quaker is cooked. His tyres may be anyway. Through the line, 2 laps to go as they do so. Into Vauxhall, down towards the gate at turn 2. Quaker definitely has lost the back of Corking. This is now a 2-way battle for the win as he comes towards the drone. Into Stanlow Hairpin. It's an overtaking opportunity if you're close enough. Unfortunately, Corking isn't, but he gets closer on the exit. Right behind Ollier into the double apex, and he's all over the back of him now. Out of the double apex down to the Wilson S's. Further back in the field, by the way, still O'Neill in 4th. That's Ollie Hipkins there, picked out on the 13 car. He's now in 7th place. Charlotte Stanley in front is in 6th, and that was Braden Boyd just going through the shot. He's 8th. In 5th place, it's TBK. Into the last lap then, through the Vauxhall for the last time. Out through the gate, up to the hairpin. Is the man in 2nd place, Corking, going to make the move? He's not close enough for the hairpin shot, that's for sure. As Ollier sets a new fastest lap, and it is a new lap record on the penultimate tour. He's responded to the pressure being applied by Corking in 2nd place, up to the S's for the last time. Quaker slid through the double apex. You can see the problems he's got with tyres into the final turn. Corking not close enough though. Can he get the slipstream down to the line? He's not close enough. It's Ollier that takes it. And then through the line, the new lap record goes to Sebastian Corking. Quaker in 3rd. That's Tyler O'Neill in 4th. Here comes Spencer Tallboys, Kime, TBK in 5th place. And that is the official result. The new lap record to the man from Darlington. A 39.947. Only Sebastian Corking and James Ollier have broken the 40-second barrier. I believe this weekend is a breakthrough weekend for Zane Quaker. That's the best I've ever seen him drive Mark Baines. His old team boss will be very happy with that. Quick mention for Charlotte Stanley after her early off, a good recovery to finish 6th, with Hipkins, Boyd, Wood and Lewis Smith failing to finish, rounding out the field. Post-race, I caught up with the top 3. Zane, 3rd place in the very first Micromax UK race. You happy with that result?
Yes.
It was close, wasn't it, amongst the 3 of you? Just talk us through the race from your point of view.
I started 3rd, then I got up a place, then my tyres overheated, so I got back 3rd.
So a little bit too much pressure in the tyres, I guess. Who do you want to thank for your podium this weekend?
I want to thank my mechanic, my mum, and that's it.
I went here yesterday for my first time. This is my 2nd time here, and it's my 2nd time in my car.
Okay, and moving forward, you're doing the full championship next season, aren't you?
I think I am. I'm not sure though.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
James, fantastic day for you. You won both heats and then the final in the end, but that was a difficult battle, wasn't it? Just talk us through it.
Yeah, Zane and Seb ran us very close in the end. We luckily managed to hold off for the win, but it was very close racing and I really enjoyed it.
And what do you make of Micromax? You've come from my army, obviously. What are you making of the class so far?
I'm liking it. You have to. It's very quick. Hopefully it will grow next year. It's very good. I like it.
Okay, well you're clearly going to be one to beat. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed this first look at Micromax UK. If you want to find out more, if you want to take part in the full championship season next year, go to www.tdi-media.com or facebook.com/Micromax UK. That's all for now. We'll see you again soon.